Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Played through this game. I played through this game quite a few times. And even recently. I wanted to go through again and get the special Agrippa ending. A little confused on how to do it. The first time I tried it, I think I know what to do now. Yeah, let's get into this. Main character's name is Daniel, I believe. At least that's how I'm gonna refer to him until I'm corrected, or I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
Oh, I can move.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
I'm gonna stop
My
someone.
name is
Daniel.
I am Daniel.
It's dark. Is that a hole in the roof? I hear running water. Let's get our head off the floor. Journal. Got a diary. No diaries though. I have a diary, but no diary entries. I'm noticing blood. Let's follow it. Oh, we're a little drunk. I hear running. What is that? What's happening to us? Why is our head dragging on the ground? Stop! Okay, blood is going quite a few places. In the old archives. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? Ooh, what's in here? Some tinder. We can light candles and stuff with that. Is that mice? I don't think there's anything in here. Very windy. Hey, gimme. Oh yeah. Got our lantern. Wait, were we down here? We might have been down there. You're lost. A dead end. Remember when I first played around here is where I got stuck. Because there was a lever that I didn't know that I was looking for. Second time I really tried to play it, I figured it out though. After a while. Is this like just a room?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Chose to forget.
God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That's crazy. Writing a letter to yourself and not remembering writing it. So, there's things that he did not want to remember, but as we go on, he starts uncovering his past, and by the end you totally understand what you've done in the whole situation. I'm not sure if the amnesia helps.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
It's blocked.
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber,
The inner sanctum must be that
and
way.
it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
So Daniel amnesia'd himself and wants to kill Alexander. And there's also some type of shadow monster following him. Or something. Maybe a curse. I don't really know. I only played through the game 5 times.
There should be more coop rat.
Coop rat.
Let me see. And one part aqua fortis.
Okay. So this talks about getting, I guess, the chemicals and where they are, and Alexander sucked at chemistry. That's what I believe that says. chem bench over here? Alright. We're gonna need 4 chemicals to make something for some reason. I think I might need a key to get to the little wine cellar. I think. Be a little awkward if there's no key down here. I don't know what these things are. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't have been able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. I wonder if that's Alexander's words. Just my footsteps? I don't think those were my footsteps. I think something's around. I don't see a key. We might have to look elsewhere. Unless I got it. No. A woman in distress. Was that a door? Nope. I hereby offer my full attention service to Alexander. That Wilhelm's contract? Devoting themselves to Alexander for 3 years? Oh, I think I know who that is. Yeah, I'm hearing some really weird things.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So he's an archaeologist from London. Book. Is that what you do with books? Throw them? Let's explore. Wait, maybe I'll go down this way. That's such a weird noise. Sound like a snake.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Dang, the place is falling apart. Probably still falling apart.
"17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes
There you
with broken
go.
steps.
Make him
The
go.
crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Damn. Hey, what were you writing in your diary? Wait, are we trapped? I think we are. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Something. Oh yeah.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alexander's weird. His book clock. There we go. Got our key. Wilhelm and his fools have angered my research long enough. Oh, endangered my research. He wasn't happy with Wilhelm. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. Wouldn't solve both our problems. Alexander wasn't happy with Wilhelm and his crew. will not budge. Can we remember our way back? Wait a minute. Why is books flying at us? Follow-up question. What is that? Why is this playing by itself? I cannot remember the way out. Daniel is freaking out. I fear we must go where we saw that apparition. That sound again. What is it? Daniel trembles, falling to his knees.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
They found the relic and something strange happened. Saw a lot of nonsense. The most startling of all, we saw impossible geometry. Ow! What's happening to us? Let's go to the wine cellar. Now that we have the key. Pull it out of our pocket. I believe we're in search of 4 chemicals.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit, let us out of here!
Wilhelm and his men lured into a trap, possibly killed by Alexander. My name is Wilhelm, also the Grinch. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the atrocity, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my man drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Wow, that's some intense poison. The Wilhelm, Lord people, men, women, and children, innocent people. To this estate where Alexander did who knows what to them. And then Alexander killed Wilhelm and his crew. He was angry at them for some reason. Maybe they did a bad job digging. I hear crying. How long have I been playing this game? Today, about 30 minutes, but I played through it 3 or 4 times in the past. Ooh, stones. I'm thinking about doing, I think there's like a sequel to it. And hi, by the way, Xyosh. It's been a while. Ooh, is this one of the, it's one of the chemicals. Ah! Cave in. Okay, it's dark. Yeah, I can't imagine it's gonna be all that great. Probably will check it out though. I played Soma not too long ago. Also made by the same people. I really liked it. I didn't think it'd be all that good, but I was really digging the story. Let's try to get out of here. Stupid cave-in. This place is falling apart. Maybe I gotta move some stones. Maybe I gotta move stuff on top of stuff. Come on, Daniel, you're stronger than this. Go. Something in my way? Of course. Yeah, it's kind of... I'm still like trying to figure out why he made himself forget, because it makes himself... I think he gives himself amnesia. Then tells himself to go kill Alexander, but along the way you kind of rediscover everything. And then you have to choose if you want to kill Alexander. Probably would have been in Daniel's best interest to just forget and leave. Then he wouldn't have to deal with Alexander, and he wouldn't have to know about his horrible deeds. Because Daniel ends up torturing a bunch of innocent people. But he is still cursed and followed by a shadow. So if he did leave, he would not be closer to solving his problems. So I guess he felt that maybe if he just gave himself amnesia, told himself to do the one thing he needed to do, that maybe things would work out for the best. Yeah, that must be it. Because if he didn't have the shadow following him, he could have just left. Okay, this door is not budging. But this one is. It's down there. Hearing things. Ooh. Oh. Ah. We have a figure. What's it doing? It seems to be going that way. Door closed. We haven't explored down there yet. Place falling apart? Daniel, get off the ground, man. We got things to do. Okay, Daniel. We're crawling. Okay, calm down. There's still a possible creature in the area. He feels like... He feels drunk. Alright, I want that. We need one more chemical. Yeah, I remember the first time I played through this. I actually had to give up like right in the beginning, but the second time I tried to play, it took me forever working through this game. Stuff was like cryptic and real difficult to figure out. I'd spent like hours and hours, not sure what I'm looking for. It's a little nicer on when you play through it again, but there's still some stuff I forget. Ow, I guess we touched the goop. Ah, we touched the other goop. What do we got? We got chemicals? Let's go to the lab. So we can make something for some reason. Wanna mix up some chemicals to make a thing for who knows why. We'll put the mixer there. I think we just heat these bad boys up. I don't think order matters. Okay, something's happening out there, but we'll... Burners. Burner? Okay. The burners are going. Just finishing Luigi's Mansion 3. Is it fun? Is it good? I played the original maybe like half a week ago. I eventually want to get and play 3. It's probably pretty good. Okay, what happened to the stairs? This place... Daniel, this place is not safe. It's falling apart. I'm trying to conserve my lantern, so I'm not using it very much. Quite annoying that they wouldn't let you invert Y. Aw. Manage with motion control. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you'd be using motion controls. I wonder if it works with the Pro controller. Okay, I got the pot of acid. Wait, where are we? I want to go down there. Yeah, I can't wait to try it out. Oh, I know why we needed acid. To kill the goop. I wonder if anyone did like a VR mod for this game. Might be interesting. Having a lantern come out of your face.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason?
Yeah,
Why
I can
is
imagine.
it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight.
I
And
hope I
be
didn't.
sure not to stray.
And if I ever get like a... Oh, we got something. If I ever get like an Oculus, I'll probably be trying out a lot of obscure things with it. I got the Morpheus for the PlayStation, but I don't have an Oculus yet. I really want to play Soma in VR. Okay, we got bones. And leg. Okay, we might need leg. Oh, you going for a 3D printer maybe? It's really cool. I think I tried to mess with 3D printing maybe 5 years ago. Or maybe it might have been a little bit longer. Maybe 6 years ago. When it was like, people were getting really serious about it. Saying that everyone's gonna have a 3D printer. I haven't heard about 3D printing in a while. But yeah, I can imagine it's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially if you can make your own models and stuff. And like CAD or something.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been...
Oh, that's awesome. Back when I was looking at it, you'd spend thousands.
After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all?
Weird.
Was there ever a complete orb?
So he goes back to London with his relic. All broken up. Tried to put it together and he just couldn't. Could have swore it was an orb. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, this wraps us around. Daniel's getting real freaked out. Let me give him a little bit of light. Yeah, that's enough light for you, Daniel. Okay, he's starting to see things. Okay, I'll mark that so we know we've been there. What are we looking for, actually? sure we'll know it when we see it. Okay, this takes us back out, doesn't it? Okay. So there's a door we couldn't get through. Let's find that door. This won't budge, so I know there's a way. Some goop. Ah, I see. I see. Move some boxes. You gonna make your own 3D objects? Oil, how much? Oh, we definitely need some oil. Okay. Got a pulley system. Something's stopping it. Probably that piece of wood jammed into it. Design your own and print them. Yeah, yep. I need something. Hopefully this gets me high enough. Oh, you have 0 experience. Reach. Maybe I can reach from here. Oh yeah. Okay, now why are we going down there, Daniel? Oh, ow! Yeah, I was gonna like get a 3D printer and then get into CAD. I messed around with 3D modeling for more like video game type of stuff, but I wanted to go more, I guess, realistic. Get into CAD and make simple objects and print them out. Oh god, not this, not this. No, Daniel. A lot of obscure things we gotta do. Oh, run. Run. Yeah, I was gonna make like video game type of stuff. Like start out with simple objects like a Pokeball and then try to model out some more elaborate type of things like video game characters or what have you. Okay, I know what I gotta do, but I have no idea how I'm gonna accomplish it. Maybe I can bring him over here. Maybe get him interested in some barrels. No way. No way. Okay, we'll take some legs and throw them. Throw that torso over there. Where do we turn it? Daniel! This is insane, Daniel. He better be eating that leg. Think first. It was there for a while. I think that was the right idea. I assume the gate is not gonna be down. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Eat. Take a hand too. Okay, I think he's eating. Turn this to the left. This goes nice and slow, just how I like it. Now this game makes you pull doors towards you in these situations. Open it! Simple lock! You gotta lockpick it, Daniel! I'm gonna try to wrap the monster up in that box. Okay. Okay, lockpick. Run. Doors open towards you. Stupid doors. Wait. Hope this is the right way. We're being chased. How's it getting past all these boxes? Okay, I think we got some space. Oh yeah, I was looking at 3D like scanners or scanning devices to scan objects. Like do like a physical scan of it and then get it into your computer. It was very expensive stuff. I think archaeologists were using it to scan like old-timey pots and stuff, but man, I've been super sick. I think it was those I forget what they're called, but you could like scan people with them too. But they're super expensive. I wanted to like scan myself or something. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. It's down here. Do we have oil? No, I don't want that. Okay. It's dark. Let's look for clues. Drill part. That is good. Hear rumblings. Okay. Got a proper monster here. Try to pull him around. Don't want Daniel freaking out too much.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Okay, our way is blocked. Don't mind us. These things are quick. Go, Daniel, go. See if we can go somewhere else. I don't know if I can get down in there yet. Or maybe we can. Let me think. We got a drill part. What the heck do we use the drill part for? He turned the key tap to the saucer and picked up the orb as one would an apple, and pondered.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Someone took his journal? Those creeps.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men.
Whoa.
Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
So everyone that went down there is missing or dead? Dang. Ooh, crowbar. Very handy, I'm sure.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the Orb Chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Dang, I thought we had the orb. Now what does he have the pieces to? And why was he down there for an hour? Why is the whole expedition dead? Why do we got a crowbar? So many questions. The door stuck due to a broken lock. I know. Crowbar. Okay, Daniel, some muscle, please.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Oh. Okay, there's a monster out there. I happen to know.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then. 4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
A free software for scanning yourself. Oh, okay, we gotta. Let's hide a little bit. Daniel, both doors closed. Oh, making a print, yeah. Oh, crap. Daniel! Daniel, keep it closed. Okay, Daniel. We may have to make a run for it. Because you suck at hiding. Ah! Ah! Daniel! We have any weapons? What do we got? We got nothing, okay. Ah, run! Why are you running so slow? We're a packed mill. Going in there. Okay. We're bleeding to death. But we have a key to the machine room. He panted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet has been overturned and laid collapsed on the floor. Okay. Let's drink some of this. What is this? What is this room? Doesn't seem to be anything valuable. A lot of books.
Everything is gone.
To the most trusted student, my friend Young Ware, regarding discovery of the orb. The most remarkable thing has happened. I was traveling to the contrast not describe an artificial paradox captured within the stone. I was staying in a nearby village. I named the artifacts. I could verify the truth of these. They were real. As you can understand, the most important discovery in my life. Very sphere. Entered the underground chamber. I could feel I was trespassing. The beast, the guardian. Felt such tremendous sense of relief. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors sound similar to the experience that Daniel was having when he found the orb. Round, grasping, strange. Guardians taking the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I wake in the night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. Haunted. Agrippa. Interesting. There must be multiple orbs. So not only has Daniel had a run-in with an orb, I think that Agrippa guy did too. The orb seems to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. That tree just fell down? Cracks in the window pane held together only by a weak wooden frame. Do we need to break? Oh. I thought maybe we'd need to throw something at it. I ain't going for that tinderbox. Whoa. Whoa. What's wrong with the forest? Why does it get goop all over it? Oh, don't fall. There. Elevator. Renovation plans. Emergency decelerator. Ooh. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Ah. Wonder who that supernatural thing was. Got some tools. Someone really likes gears. Ooh. A flow cycle rod. The elevator, okay. We need steam set functions, force phase, amplitude, complete steam control. Need proper configurations until, okay. Till all rods are inserted. Need more rods to fix an elevator. Is there anything else here? Cool painting. Okay, let's not get killed. The forest is falling apart, Daniel. Why? What is this? That is an extra bloody hammer. Is that an animal?
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Dang, he was cutting people up? With doll utensils? What a bad guy. That was Alexander for sure. Further disappointment. Books. Anatomy. Clear humans estimate more of energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice. What a madman. Oh yeah, it might have been a dog actually. Considering we got dog head. Kind of sounded like a woman to me, but yeah, I guess that was more like a dog. That's the same painting. Developers didn't think I'd notice. Asset reusage. I think that's all that is here. I like this thing. It's like
Don't
half a
forget your
body.
bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer. and in the other direction.
Okay, we gotta fix that elevator. To do that, we must go back into the darkness. And I gotta figure out how to continue forward. We got drill part. What is this? Alexander, I prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. Yeah, here we go. I like this talk. Liquids are not by themselves. Explosives should not be kept separate. Okay. 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you'll be ready to go. Agrippa. Okay, so we need an explosive. We need something explosive. In the next room, so somewhere around here. Large vats. What is this? Phil, we might need something else. Was that in here? I don't remember lighting that candle. There's one. Can we use this yet? Can that be used in that way? Hold on. Yeah, I think we're missing something because we can't operate this yet. Shovels. Aha! Drill parts. Oh, we need what? Another one? We need to assemble a drill. Okay, we are. That was the last part. What do we got here? Hand drill part. I think we need one more piece. I have a feeling I know where it is. Someone's moaning. Okay, maybe I don't remember where it is, but it certainly should be in this area. We found one in here, right? Might not be another one, but I'll take a quick look. Okay, maybe up here? Maybe back down there. Daniel, find it. This. A lot of stuff in here, but no drill part. So it's hidden. Yes, it was hidden. Found you. Let us assemble. Now I should be able to get into these vats to get the chemical liquid stuff. Oh, gotta put this down. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Okay, that's one type of liquid. My turn. I can't see. Now this should be explosive, yeah. The stairs. I remember spending like, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour trying to figure this out in the past. Hopefully we don't repeat that. Okay, just putting the explosive down. I still don't know how they intend you to do this, but I like to throw crap at it. Daniel, sure you hit it this time? Oh, that was so close. Need to back up a little bit. Oh, come on, I was like right on it. Oh wait, it's going, it's going, it's going! Ah! Here we go. Slightly lost. Okay. Get some candles. So we know where to go. We want to get out. Lady in trouble. I hear flies. Oh, there's pig carcasses in here. I'm not seeing anything. But I do hear a woman crying. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stuff. Case of, okay. Full set of these rods are unavailable. There's one rod in the study. Okay, we got that one. We can use the rods to fix the elevator. Go, Daniel, go! I don't know if we'll be able to outrun him. He's busting through the door. He's in the room. Jump him! No door. Place is caving in. There's another one. Run, Daniel. Run. You got health? A little bit. Oh, Daniel. We didn't make it. Darkness can act as cover. I should have kept the lantern off. Okay, what do we got? Run, Daniel! We're not far. Serpentine! Serpentine! Jump, 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 jump! We're dying. We're limping, bloody, wounded. It's hard to see Daniel with you being beat up. We don't got any healing items. But let us go to the machine room. Locked. We have a key.
July, 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Who would kill a geologist? Maybe was something to do with Daniel. No one would kill a geologist. Okay, there was a note that said 8 up, 8 down. We have Roman numerals. We can probably map this out a little bit here. Let's see. Actually, no, this might be really difficult. Okay, we got 6 down. Can I light something? Gonna burn our oil. You got 6 down there. 8. Well, this makes 5, 6, 8. Okay, that should be 8 up and 8 down. I think one of the notes for fixing The elevator. Oh wait, is this one broken? Oh, there we go. Was that a puzzle? You got some steam flow. Or flow of something. Ow, my face. We put our rods. I have no idea how to do this. But we'll put them in for now. Rods are in place. Is that good or bad? Blue. That'd be kind of sick if I put the right order in right off the bat. They have shapes, and I don't know how the shapes would go to colors. But, I don't know, I guess it's good. Note that the rods are left in a storage elevator. Okay, we got those. Maybe that had a hint. Ooh, give me this. Ah, gear. Another gear. I know we're gonna need these. Toss that up. Toss that up on something. There we go. We need 2 more. It's this one. There might be another one in that first puzzle room. Slap that in. Pipes just everywhere. Crisscrossing and weird. Either some level designer was having a lot of fun or someone messed up pretty bad with designing this. God. Look at this mess. Have they no standards back in 1800s? What is this place? I thought the gear was in here, but we might have to look around a little bit more. Maybe it's down in the last room. Crouch. Bet it's sitting in here somewhere. Or maybe in here. Guess good. Shovel. Slight problem. Oh, there you are. Get out here. Okay, that's going. Oh yeah. I know what we need. Need some cool. What's that noise? Is that enough? Oh wow. They don't give you enough lantern. I feel like a lantern should be infinite. Eat this. Okay, we're not turning. Are we live? Is everything working? Is this all required to operate the elevator? Oh no. I've got the mysterious, creepy red goop. Ow! It hurts. Get the elevator. This place is getting creepy. You flip through the book. I can't see, Daniel. Well, this is totally safe. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. So far, so good. I think we did good, Daniel. I think we fixed the elevator up nice and good. And there... Wait. Okay, it's getting a little creepy. Why'd we stop, Daniel? Oh, wait, no. No. Oh, this is worse. Ah! Jump before you hit the ground. Moving the orb was like pushing a star in the night sky. It wasn't supposed to happen. The shadow isn't some vengeful spirit. Well, I guess we're not getting back up. Daniel, can you look? That elevator's screwed.
Come this way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Why would they bring prisoners to some dude's castle? Daniel, I wouldn't trust somebody like that. Ooh. I'm hearing some creepy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to kind of mark where I've been with light. But this part is gonna be a lot of darkness, a lot of wandering in the dark, a lot of getting lost. It's a door against the wall. Dead end. Does this really have nothing in it? I hate rooms that I think should have something in it, but they don't. Okay, something's growling up there. I can't light that? Aha! Daniel, where's the door? Ah! Go, Daniel. Damn, I'm trying not to use light. Maybe we can lose him. Get the... Die for it. Die for it, Daniel. I want the oil. Dang it, Daniel. Stop freaking out. I don't need to worry about learning to do much making 3D items since there's so much of what I'm trying to do out there for free. Heck yeah. You can probably find, yeah, all kinds of 3D models. All nice and ready to print, and then you might even be able to, you know, learn a little bit just to tweak the items. Maybe change their size. In any case, it'll be super interesting. Yeah, basically you can choose a bunch of what you want to print out for whatever project you're working on. Still a lot you can do without making your own.
Where is she? Where did she go?
Oh, tell. Oh, no.
Ooh, chipper.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
What are you doing to her, Daniel? Hey, your mouse is What is it? Is it oil? I smell oil, Daniel. Get it. Okay. Good. We are totally lost. Playing Monopoly with her. Exactly that. Wait, we're in here? Monopoly exactly by the rulebook. I wonder, I don't think I've ever played by the rulebook exactly. We've probably been doing, that free space wrong whenever we played. We just put all the spent money in free parking. And someone would get super rich eventually. Very few have.
But Mother,
Guess I'm
I
not
don't
too
wanna leave
surprised.
without you.
Hurry, child. You must go.
Mom and daughter.
The Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
Oh,
Someone is coming. Hurry. I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I
oh,
promise.
with the bed. Where's this hole? I see it. Can we drill into it yet? Whoops. No, not that. Hand drill? This. Not alone. Okay, we need something else. How do I know where this is? Nice. Okay. I see a barrel in a weird place, like right in the middle. Well, no. We've been in. Okay, that's locked. Okay. Give this a lot of light. Okay. Cave in. Okay, that's a padlock in good shape. And a lot of moaning. Man. That turned around pretty easy there. Okay, padlock in good shape. Collapse. Oh no. I don't want to be chased, Daniel. The hammer! Get it. There we go. Ah, Daniel! That's it. Combine. Dig! You have to carry on. Daniel, get in the hole. Where are we? Okay, the game was like, yeah, that's bullcrap. About to spawn kill us. Oh, we're way down here. Okay, I think I know my way through the dark. Barrel. Cool. Okay, oh man, this would have took them forever to dig. Where do they put all the dirt? See, I got a little bit of work to do. Cool. One punch. Padlock is in excellent condition. Got room at the end of the hall. Ooh. Ladder.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
Seems to be cursed. People he crosses in life end up dead. He reached out to a bunch of people about information on the orb, and one of them said that they could protect him, and he wasn't really sure what that person meant by that. That was Alexander, and Alexander invited him to Brennenburg, his castle, which I believe Agrippa might have been in the same situation as Daniel too. Ow! Touching fire hurts. Ah! Ah! It's acid! Ooh. And it's gone. Okay, we got acid here. At the end of this hallway down by the tunnel. Oh, here we go. Okay, Daniel. Let's explore a little bit before we get eaten. They're all bloody. Oh.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Huh. So he's happy with the area, the castle, the hospitality. He's a little suspicious.
Is he safe? For his own good.
For his own good. Hey Daniel, I'd hate to put you through this stress, but I'm impatient and would like to continue.
Soon it will be ready. Let there be enough time.
Is that oil? Oh yeah. Take the chair for defense. Excellent condition.
He escaped. Where is he now?
Who escaped? Glass jar. Oh, glass jar. You know, we can put in a glass jar. I hear something down there. Excellent condition. We can put acid in there. However much sense that makes. Okay, we need... give me something. Yeah, we can put bugs and fairies in our glass jar. I want to clobber that thing with something. This. We're ready to do battle. With this poop bucket. Okay, good, we're lost. Wait. I smell the rotting flesh of the kitchen. We're close. Now, acid. I think we can get through them padlocks. I don't know about the ones in excellent condition though. I think if we follow, maybe right wall. Maybe we can right wall our way there. Got a poop bucket for defense. Been conserving our oil pretty good. Should be able to see when we need to. Don't know where the monster's at. Yep. Okay, did we lose our poop bucket? God dang it, Daniel. Okay, nothing in there. That's where we got the jar. I think the, there we go. It would do no good. Okay, how about this? Okay. I don't think we're getting through that good padlock. Alright, follow-up question. What else can we do? Where else can we go? Chair? Whoa, 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 what's up here? Oh god. Okay, I am lost. Poor condition. Surely. Yeah. How many we beat on it? Yeah. I can't see. Go, 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 go. Carefully treading the unknown land, he looked over his shoulder at his traveling companions. Checked his place out.
You used the drain sewers as a means of transport.
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today.
It's
The flow is
ridiculous.
seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today.
An antidote.
Come this way instead. We're almost there.
Antidote is a fungus. Okay, I want to get us some oil to grease up this here lever. Yeah. There's a pipe in the way. Destroy. Okay, we got thingies and rooms. Some levers. Well, that one does something. That one does nothing. Let's go in here first up. Control room. Beautiful wild orchids seemed a testament to nature's growth, being able to grow inside Brennenburg. Alas, it was Alexander's studies. Chair.
How did we find this place? An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
Oh, pipe. Put that here. I hate this puzzle. Got these chain weights that you gotta match to this. I think the room is like inverted, so gotta be careful. Can't move that because this is the solution. So the middle one above the pipe. One to the right, which might be to the left when we look in the other room. Kind of before the pipe. And this one's, I don't know, the height of a short chair, I guess. What do we got here? Okay, we want it to be like here. And this one to be a little bit above it, I think. And then this to be somewhere like there. Let's get turning. A little more. A little more, Daniel. I heard a click. At least I think that's an indicator. Okay, let's get in a better turning position. I think that was a click. Is that good? Maybe not. More oil. I think that's gonna be higher. Maybe that gotta be higher too. Shut up. No. No. Trying to line the cross up. I think that gotta go in another. Wait, is it good? Are you satisfied? Yeah, it's satisfied. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want pipe. That in there. I swear there's another one on this side. I could be wrong. Oh well. on, pipe though. Get it there. Get in there. Let's throw it up on the wall. Okay, this. Ooh, what's that? Wooden crank. Okay, this room gonna match the other room. So let me go over there and take some notes. Okay, down, up, up, down. Pipe. That stupid pipe wall puzzle really had me going for a while last time I played. So I still don't understand what the logic is behind that thing. I pulled the lever down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Don't want it to go back up. Maybe one was like halfway? Or no, okay. It was done up, up, down, but there was also some type of order to that.
Is that you? What are you doing?
Just fixing stuff, Alexander. Don't worry about it. Alright, final problem. Where is the pipe? I swear it was on the other side. But where? Aha. Give me. I think it was you made a cross and then threw this on the left. Yeah, I don't understand the logic behind it, but I thought maybe I had to match this somehow, but I don't know. Do not know. I had to figure this out by trial and error last time, and it was painful. Oh, Daniel! You're breaking stuff. I guess we're gonna use the wooden crank. So this place should be operational. Now that we fixed some things. The red taint burst from the walls as if they'd begun to bleed. Okay, this should work now. No, not that one. This one. Okay. Okay, it kind of works. Let's go to this door. Don't worry about that later. Ah! I like how he like stomps through the water.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Using water to run machinery. What kind of machinery? I remember spending like a while trying to figure this stupid thing out. Attached by a rusty chain on the ceiling. hate this. So stupid. Yep, this is the first thing I think about when there's a rusty chain hanging on the ceiling for a drawbridge. Eh. Three deep platforming. Ooh, okay. A note?
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
So he's hoping that Alexander can help him break the orb curse. Down at the inner sanctum. Okay. Made things a little bit more creepy. Must be progressing. I hear things. I think that stops the steam. Ooh, I hear something.
8th of August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm.
Tools of science?
Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Warding ritual. Dang. Don't fall. Ooh, turn up the creepy. Oh, this sucks. Oh. Ooh, water rushing into the chamber makes a strange sound. Dang it. Yeah, I gotta do some platforming. I need a running start. Ah, Daniel, we suck. Keep the momentum.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
So, Alexander might be looking to harness the power of the orb. That's why he's inviting the orb finders over to his castle. This is my guess. Run. This is the way. Thought this place would look a little more creepy. Hopefully we did enough. I'll go check. Smooth. Okay, this area was flooded by water, and that's why we're over there. Okay, we're good. Well, kind of good. A foul, venomous stench seeps out from behind the door. Going without a vaccine would be fatal, so we gotta get vaccinated. Okay, that's only halfway down, but we can raise that. Go for a ride. Hopefully it's gonna activate. Yeah. Place is massive. Oh, and it falls down into place. Mark.
Do you see, Daniel?
No.
It has yielded.
It's dark.
The shadow. It has for now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Hearing something weird. Oh, copper tube.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I?
There's a lot of dead things in here.
Anybody?
Someone trapped in here? Okay, I'm slightly lost. Oh, I think we're good. Ooh, check them out. Body's still stiff from rigor mortis.
Briefing, Daniel.
Can't be older than a day.
Have you changed your mind?
Does look like a fresh body. Strange death amongst the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer has recently been up to transport plagued by a particular type of fungus. Then they started making a vaccine for them so they can go back on and work. Oh my god. There's just a pile of bodies in here. The vaccine enabling men to work. Fungi-ridden sewer. Only servants have been remedied. Difficult. Note that the injection of the vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewer's risk of infection. So the vaccine is in their blood. What's in here? Ooh, another body pile. Feet sticking. Just a lot of dead recent corpses. Okay, let's do this. First time I played through this game, this puzzle upset me the most because it felt so cryptic to me, and it just baffled my mind that this is what you do. First, you drill a hole in his head. Then, with the blood rushing out, you take a copper tube. And then, what? You fill it with a jar? Is that what you do? Wait, cannot use item in this way. How do we get this blood? Okay, we got the blood coming out. The tube is thin, but not enough to penetrate the skull? Oh my... There we go. Now that we injected ourselves with its blood, we are vaccinated. Yeah, that puzzle was so weird and cryptic. Oh my goodness, it gave me such a hit. Oh god. Hard. Act like a dead body. Maybe we're a little too good at hiding. Run for it! Move quickly. We are running. Where are we?
3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone into this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Just trap people in there? That's mean. Okay, now that we're vaccinated, we can go down to the sewer. Henry Bedloe went to class carrying the anger of his bitter mother. You climb so slow, Daniel. Oh my god. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, those blades are spinning fast. We got a monster here. whatever, let's go. Close the door. Okay, so it won't let us, or maybe it will let us. Will it let me do this? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was easier than I remember. So we set it to the lowest setting. And we'll see why that's good here soon. Run faster, Daniel. This part is kind of annoying because it's like you're just getting destroyed as you're trying to figure out what to do. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I should have trapped him in the room. Hold on. He's gonna catch me. Maybe we'll try to pull him up into the room. You, come here. Well, maybe he'll still be in the room. Still in the room? No, god dang it. Okay. I might have to go stealth. Is he gone? Oh yeah. Okay, putting... Oh, that's something.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Okay, so that machinery... that controls those blades and how fast they spin. I set it to the lowest setting, so it spins slowly. And now I'm looking for something to jam into that. The clue is... Ow! Okay. I almost ran past it. Just look a little bit more carefully. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Pipe seems to be loose. Gotta go jam the pipe into the blades. If you do this when it's spinning really fast, it'll tell you that it's spinning too fast. And then you'll know to slow them down. Good. We done with the sewers yet? Ooh. I'll take the arm.
Daniel, turn around this instant.
What?
You are carrying the shadow with you.
Am I? Ah! Take the arm. we get through? Guess we'll go back. What's happening? We are being pursued. I don't want to go back though. Tread carefully. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I missing something? Well, we're missing something. Jerk. Oh, that's just different. Yeah, I guess we had to go this way. But there is a creature in the way. We need defense. Ah, it's too heavy. Oh. I go left this time. I guess that wraps around to the same spot. What? Run! Climb faster! It's... doesn't use ladders. We're good. There's never any escape. Things like this live with you always. Ow! I can't. Don't know how to use doors. Not working. Something's wrong with the machinery. Give me some oil. Got more?
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking.
Dang.
The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
So Alexander told Daniel that he had to perform human sacrifice to ward off the shadow. Daniel, not feeling he had any choice, reluctantly performed the rituals. However, reading some of the past notes, like Wilhelm mentioned that he brought innocent people to the castle. So I think Alexander's lying about it being murderers or
I need you to stay
criminals.
awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Whoa.
Help me. Who's the switch?
Oh, the switch. Okay.
Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa.
Ah, it's Agrippa.
Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable. Well, guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
So, a broken piece of another orb were being used as instruments of torture.
I hate to bother you further.
What is it, Agrippa?
If you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Consider it, Agrippa. Okay.
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Okay, here's the stupid broken machinery.
I'm kind of Cornelius Agrippa.
Shut up, Agrippa.
Baron Alexander has sustained my soul into
I hate that stupid machinery puzzle. It took me quite a while to figure out how to fix the machine. Yeah, putting that gear back in place should let us use the thingy up here. I don't know. I can't remember what this does though, but damn it. Oh, I think it opens some doors down by Agrippa. Yeah, that's what it does. And this dead end. Now I gotta go find the pieces of the orb.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Just try and stop us. This is, what's this? A laboratory, okay.
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good.
Dang, a lot of pain in here. Sensing Sensing so much pain. So these are the cells for the dungeon. Meat.
Who are you to question me? There's something else.
Yeah. Something down there. Maybe it's hungry. Here's some meat. Think it enjoyed its meal. A bone. Grab it. Hate leeches.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand?
People are just hanging out in town doing absolutely nothing.
Prepare.
Oh, those kind of leeches. Leechers. Dead weight. Yep, I know the feeling. Oh, the rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Ew. There's blood down there, and I know we want the blood. Oh, here's a shard. Yeah. This is the described torture. And there's a lot of leechy people in like MMOs. Ooh, crucifixion? Is this what's up with his face? Is that Alexander? That painting again. For the third time. It must be like his favorite painting. Ooh, notes on torture. Quite a few things said about torture. I figured that the reaction from the victims emphasized enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Yeah, it makes sense. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence. Oh, the point of the presentation is to infuse fear. The human mind is extremely efficient. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the beta, and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. doesn't behave as expected, it's likely it will be for naught. Oh, before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. That's nuts. So they actually used amnesia drinks to redo the torture process, I think? Is it you, my love? I miss the most. I miss the moist. Or is it perhaps myself? Know what I became. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. This has to be Alexander's words. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. Can't return home. I shall perish. And we get some strength. So they super into torture because it would give the blood some type of effect, some sort of vita, and then would he collect and use the blood for something? Maybe that is stuff. Yeah.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It was honest mistake.
Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Looking around for the piece of orb. Okay. We got ourselves a little pyramid here.
Please, do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Everything is better on or with fire. I like that. There it is. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. I think I remember the name of it, but I forget the name of this device. But yeah, it's pretty messed up. Raising and lowering. They didn't have a picture for that one. Got one for this one. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Just like gravity do work and eventually split the person's bottoms. Yeah, that makes more sense actually. That sounds more right. There's a depiction of this. Ooh, I think she screams if you do this. Yeah, she don't like that. It's the orb. Yeah. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for sticking around, Exiosh. It's pretty cool. After most of this game, we're pretty much at the end. Yeah. See you around. I want to get back into that first room. Got lots of oil. Okay, we're gonna want that awesome blood. Take the string. No. Combine the string onto the jar. I got some special blood. So we got 3 pieces in here. Go to the other side and get the remaining 3. Something that died inside him that day.
Daddy, good to see you. You seem to have found all the more pieces
What's in here? Books. Agrippa, on the other side, claims tries his best to release me from my banishment. Needs to give him Agrippa first to do so. Oh no. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him the tonic. Okay, this talks about the tonic, and we need blood and a couple other things. Which we got the bone, and we just need, I think, some fungus. So that's about how to make the tonic. Carefully cutting the man opened. The man opened made him. Wait, carefully cutting the man open made him think. Sentence wasn't immediately clicking with me. What is this? After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. This is where a ritual took place. She needed hammers and saws, of course. Whoops, 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 whoops. What is going on? Alt tab. Oh no. I might have alt tab by mistake. This game's a little bit weird with capturing your mouse. A note.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer.
It's not true.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
There's that mark on him.
Please, I didn't do anything.
Daniel mocks the
Paint
victim.
the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Daniel has become a monster.
One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the Orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Damn. seems.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Seems Daniel started doing a little bit more than what was necessary. He's really falling for what Alexander was telling him. He got into a very bad and evil mindset.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the Orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Daniel didn't know.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so that the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. And the will was, doesn't look it, but that was very brutal. They tie people to it, beat them, and then, break so many bones, and they'd live for like days. And like birds would start eating them and stuff, I think. It's pretty crazy. We find fifth orb. Or fourth? Yeah, I think we did. Hope we did. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I don't really know the layout, I'm just kind of outlining. Darn him. Don't run. You want me to walk? Walk for my life? Where are we? Oh! The Iron Maiden. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye has been ruptured and begun to leak. Get in there, Dana, try it out. Ow! Okay, it does hurt. Can confirm. Bone. There we go. One more.
She deserved it. That little bitch.
Okay. If you're thinking I'm completely lost, you are totally correct. Entrance, okay. Oh no. Let's go towards the scary noise. Sounds like a good idea. Don't run. Don't run into halls. Interesting. Okay. I want to go over there. But it's being guarded. Come on, man, get out of there. Wait, is this the wheel? Ah. Dang it. Okay, now I really don't know. Oh yeah, it's coming around this way. And then, I think I was murdered. Place seems big. Here we go. You need this. This issue is quite solid. It should be. Will we pound on it? Yeah. Okay, we got the poison gland for the tonic. Oh yeah. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it would be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber. Inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. So, heat this up like so, and person inside. It's all burned up. And they got like a way for screams to escape. They seem to have this going somewhere. Probably up into the prisoner cells or something. Need a orb. Yeah. Can't put them together yet. They won't stay together. Okay. I think we're good. We just gotta find our way back to the entrance. Maybe we have to cross a bridge. Oh, yes, they're so quick. The wheel. I think I can left wall my way back out. Or wait, no. I had to cross a bridge, right? And go straight, I think. We should find the entrance. Crap, where's the bridge? Should be it.
Good to see you. Incredible. You found Raya's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
To make the tonic before assembling the orb. Watching the man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh god. What did we walk into? Sleep. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like Circa Hercesity. Wait, we're not dead. Where are we?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I.
You put me in jail, you bum.
You really drink from the amnesia mixture?
Sure did.
It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the Orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Wait here and stop the shadow. How about we break out? Oh yeah. Is there anything in here? Maybe we can get a bucket. Oh wait, maybe we want to go the other way? Oh wait, we're gonna find a bucket, probably. What do I have to say? When I first arrived, I felt like I was buried inside a tomb. Dropped a key down the pipes that gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape. I could somehow reach it from there. My dreams, Alexander, I am king in my dreams that I best you and escape your clutches. Return to the knights, sabers. The key and a pipe. Whoa. What the heck? There's a body here now. It looks fresh. Ooh, bucket. Okay, hit water. Let's bring it back up. Bucket of water. There's a key in a pipe. If only it could be reached. What if we pour some water in? Rusty key, can we get out? Oh yeah. Coming for you, Alexander. What's happening? What is this? Perhaps. Why is everything shaking and collapsing around us? What are we running from? Who would make such a hallway? What is the purpose of this? Oh my. Daniel trembles. You had to sit down for this one. Alexander became silent. He didn't know what to say. He could no longer recognize his friend sitting across the carriage.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Olstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Am I a horse?
We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
What'd you do with the children, Daniel?
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Doesn't even care if they're innocent. Daniel, a monster evil at sight of your humanity. No wonder you took the amnesia potion. This place is looking a little different. Ow. Ah, come on. Crouch. Oh, here we go, the lab. Okay, put this thingy in here. Oh, wait, we gotta purify the blood, I think. Or distill the blood, I forget. Okay, now squeeze the life out of it. Kill. Ow. Put the bone in the thing. Get the bone's essence somehow. It's green. Got his tonic. I got stuck on something.
I thought I'd lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
What happened there? You want this tonic? I did a lot of work to make it for you. Drink it.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Quickly, off with the... Off with the... How do I...
Me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Ryan.
How do I cut his
You
out?
never had Johann Ryan? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten?
Agrippa, I wish you'd tell me how to cut your head off, because I don't know. I cut your head off, man.
I was my pupil. My pupil.
I need something sharp.
Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
Maybe something in here. Yes, a bone saw.
I found a Mithraeum once. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeum? I suppose it was.
Alright, Agrippa, we're gonna have to cut you off here. Oh, literally. Get his head. Ow. Ow. I need something in there.
August 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Starting to, see the error of his ways. Oh. Okay, we died up there. Down here. We wanna, mess some things up. It's not large enough to jam the cogwheels. Okay, we got a bucket of tar. This. Not strong enough. Ah. I can't pick that up. Oh, yeah, here we go. Surely. Take that, Alexander. Ew. Can't go that way anymore. Just back. Alright, so we want to put the orb here. It needs tar. It won't stay together. Okay. With the machinery all whacked and the orb in position, perhaps we can poke our way into his chamber. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Inner sanctum. Let's pull this lever. Don't know why, but oh, open the door.
August 1839.
Revenge.
It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Daniel's hate for Alexander. Oh, are we given some blood to get this open? Are we gonna touch that and then run over? Seems right. Get up, Daniel. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, might be good. Wait, what happened? Oh. Oh, it's open. Orb Chamber. The sight of her lifeless body crippled his fatigue. Crippled his psyche.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
Evil in Agrippa. Okay, let him open it. And then we'll toss the head in. Let him think. We're gonna let him do this. Or wait. We're gonna throw the head in and then close the portal? Open it already, old man. You gotta line up the rocks. Thanks. Yeah, toss the head in.
A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you... No, you fool! You have ruined us!
Threw Agrippa's head in. Seems you won't be going to the other side of the portal.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Hopefully it was alright for Daniel. No, it wasn't alright for Alexander. He's pretty upset. Oh man. There we have it. Amnesia, the Dark Descent. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank Ishiosh again for hanging out. I think I'll take a short break and then I'll probably pop in Resident Evil to the PlayStation. Might try to do some of that tonight. Alrighty. Thanks for watching.